And as the gun debate continues, there is new movement in the case against the 18-year-old accused of gunning down 10 people at the Tops on Jefferson Avenue.
He was arraigned on new charges included in a lengthy indictment filled with hate-related charges. Channel 2's Rob Hackford has more from the Information Center.
Scott Mariellis, the 18-year-old suspect, was wearing an orange jumpsuit in Erie County Court today when he heard the 25 new state charges filed against him read aloud for the first time. Some of the families of the 10 victims he's accused of killing also in court and visibly emotional. Cameras were not allowed in court Thursday when Payton Gendron was arraigned on new charges connected to what police say was a racist attack on Jefferson Avenue. Gendron's trio of court-appointed attorneys pleaded not guilty to all 25 counts, including 10 for murder, the most serious charge filed.
It is the first time in the history of New York State.
One count of domestic terrorism motivated by hate. Erie County District Attorney John Flynn said that each charge was filed to make sure each of the victims were named. He stood beside the team of prosecutors who will be handling the case.
Justice is moving quickly, and I can assure the families and the community that justice is being done.
The DA was under a gag order filed by Gendron's defense, so most questions about new evidence or the investigation returned very little response. Some cousins of Margus Morrison, one of the victims, still felt more should be shared and shared their wariness about what's next.
We spoke a bit in brief with the DA's office just to kind of make it clear that when we can't speak in the courtroom, they're our voice. So I was happy to hear the counts read. Happy to hear that, but beyond that, we want to see that come to fruition. Oftentimes there's lots of counts read and there's lots of charges, but justice is what we don't often see in the Black and brown communities.
Is anyone else saying maybe we should dig deeper?
The Buffalo News had reported last week that investigators were looking at individuals invited to a chat room with the suspect just before the shooting. FBI Special Agent in charge Steve Belongia added this commitment to the families who may be worried.
We owe it to them to tell the story of what happened, why it happened, and that's what we're doing. It's a painstaking process. There's been an enormous amount of information and data collected to date. It takes time to get through all that, and we're continuing at a very vigorous clip to do that.
In Buffalo, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.